Welcome back, Syndicate members. It is I, Joshua Mammoth. Where'd Paul go? Hey, Paul was with me. We're checking out Charlie's Epic Con here in Fort Myers today. We're going to see if we can pick up some independent books. So Trevor's going to follow behind me with the camera, and we're going to check out and see what we got. Let's go, Trev.
It's creepy. It's totally different. It's like, it's not, but it's funny because I'm doing the tour next week ago, and there's 30 people on the tour. So it's jam-packed, loaded, with 14 of them. Right? And
oh, what do you have for Silverline?
Right now I'm working on issue 3 of Obsoletes. The penciler was there up for issue 1, issue 2, and half of issue 3, and then he had to leave for various reasons, and so I took over pencils, which are right here. I'm not done with them yet, but you know.
Oh wow! Yeah, so I do have Obsoletes number 1.
Okay.
Oh, what is this?
So this is Team Vito. This is just a display one, but I'm just showing you we have a crowdfund going on right now on Fund My Comic, and it got completely funded in 7 days, and right now we're working on stretch goals. So I think there's 14 days left for it, and I just wanted to show people the foil cover. Like, this is what the foil cover will look like. It's Cat and Mouse Vipers. It's a story set in New Orleans. The characters Cat and Mouse have been around for 20, 30 years or so.
Cat and Mouse, that sounds Rolling Man?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. The story follows Cat and Mouse as they're working to stop these snake-like creatures from kidnapping kids in their beds at night. So, a whole lot of action, a lot of like monstery snake-like things.
I love the pencils. This looks amazing.
Thank you.
Let's get close up to that. So I'm Joshua Mammoth, and I do comic book reviews online.
Okay.
Independents exclusively. And so I think I saw you at I want to say Daytona Con.
I believe that's the one at the table with Haley. Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely. Flip the world.
well, I'm gonna have to pick up something. What do you suggest?
I mean, you already got Obsolete number 1.
I do.
I'm partial.
Yeah, I'm gonna make bigger ones.
That means they got a band this kind of band.
Yeah, so far this is a nice big space for sure.
yeah, open that page.
No.
I just like the vibe of that black and white with that red. But it's the same story, so it's just whatever tickles your fancy, you know?
Welcome back, Syndicate members. It is I, Joshua Mammoth. And of course you already know that because we just met with Silverline right outside the door. And like inside, I met my new buddy Chris with Bent Box Comics. So we have a whole new comic universe to explore, Syndicate members. And I'm going to tell you right up front that the art in these is amazing. Like, Paulo had to go to the bathroom. That's why he's not even in the shoot right now. So Chris, what do you have to tell me about this?
Yeah, my name's Chris. I'm the owner of a company called Bent Box Comics. We're a local indie comic book publisher based out of Southwest Florida, so this area. I'm a writer and the owner of the company, so I've written a handful of books here, as well as helped publish a couple creators in their books. So we've been in business, I think, about 2 years now, and I think we have like 12 or 13 titles. So we hit the ground running, and we got pretty much anything for anybody. We have this one right here, Wingless. It's kind of like an old school Don Bluth, Old school Disney was more brutal than new school Disney, so it has that. Last One is kind of like a sci-fi fantasy. World's Forgotten is a teleportation fantasy. New Worlds is really cool. Blossom will make you cry, so just be ready for that. That's how I pitch that. But the author, his daughter was stillborn, and then he wrote this after to kind of deal with the grief. It's a beautiful story. I can't recommend it enough. This one's our best book ever because I wrote it. But this is Artificial 1 and 2. This is Vincent Van Gogh versus AI zombies. So that's your elevator pitch. Pretty much all you need to know. along with some, he's got a motley crew with him, so don't worry, it's not just him. Orion is a psychological thriller from a gentleman named John Orozco from Scotland. But great book, kind of has a noir vibe, black and white. And then Our Monsters is our experimental horror story. It's based on Brazilian lore with single-page horror story, no narration. So it's a pretty unique book. And then lastly is this one right here, True Believer. This is by a grief counselor out of Tampa. 3 short stories on grief, but it's a beautiful book. So these two will make you cry.
And from what I understand, you help other indie artists publish from literally around the world.
Yep.
So, for example, you said this one is from an artist from Scotland?
Yeah, writers from Scotland, the artist is from Italy.
Italy, interesting.
Yep.
So I can't wait to get back in it. So for sure I want to pick up a couple of things. For sure this one here.
Yep. This artist is from Brazil. We love using artists from Brazil. They're an untapped market, if you ask me, extremely talented.
Is this our alternate covers?
Yeah, so this is our standard edition, and this is a propaganda edition. Feel free to open this right here. We have an open cover for you. Oh. So this is a black and white with a splash of color. You like that Frank Miller / like Sin City vibe?
Oh, this is awesome.
And this was kind of done on a whim. We wanted something, once again, the whole point of this book is human art. You know, with the big rise of AI art, we kind of wanted to put an emphasis on people who put their hands on paper. And so this is just kind of a love letter to human creativity. That's what we call it.
You literally had me at propaganda edition.
I know. I figured. It took a while to fall on that title, but I was like, I think that fits.
Yeah, it does. So stay tuned, Syndicate members. We're going to do some more touring. I'm going to pick some stuff up from Chris. Sorry. Welcome back, Syndicate members. We're still at the Charlie's Epic Con, and Chris over from Bitbox sent me over here to Comic Unknown.
Hi guys.
What was your name, sir?
My name is George.
George. And so George actually has some really good ideas for a new comic universe. And so you said this was basically the zombie apocalypse reaching heaven?
Yes. So it's a 3-issue miniseries called Exit Z. It's the zombie apocalypse reaching the gates of heaven. The first issue is called What on Earth. Issue 2 that we're working on right now, it should be releasing within the month. It's called For Heaven's Sake, and issue 3 is called Oh Hell No. Outside of this, we have an anthology called Phantasmagoria. It has 9 different short stories, including an expansion story for Exit Z. You can see the zombies right there. From these 9 stories, this one called Gaia Succession, we actually converted into a full issue, which we just finished releasing this past week. And outside of that, we're just developing more stories, developing things that are still not announced yet, but we're getting there.
Well, for sure, like the art alone, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's by the artist, the interior artist. His name is John Apple. He's very 90s style, very gritty, very it's not that cookie cutter that you see now in DC and Marvel.
Right.
So it's something different that we always try to achieve with it. This one has a couple Easter eggs as well. Actually, that's supposed to be me right there. Yeah. We do in issue 2. We actually teamed up with a lot of indie creators, and we are actually incorporating their characters as cosplayers into the story.
So cool. Wow, awesome.
It's gonna be like a heavenly con, Charlie's Heavenly Con. So it's gonna be zombies just terrorizing everybody, including other indie creators' characters as well.
I love that. How do I get in on that? You gotta have a Joshua Mammoth in there.
Yeah, man. Well, we actually did it through Kickstarter, and there's actually a tier for that. But if we do issue 3 by then, just give me a shout out, and we can figure something out.
For sure. All right, well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Syndicate members, I'm going to pick up some issues, and I'll get back to you.
You know where this is? I'll show you this. I'll be back. Junior, this way. I got, oh yeah. Oh, I can make drinks for you, whatever you guys need, especially with your price. Oh, and you could be, but no.
Something specific as the place to go.
I mean, I just got just like maybe like 10 minutes ago, I had a couple of sealed packs.
With everything with mommy, and she's in the picture. I just sent it to your phone.
Welcome back, Syndicate members. It is I, Joshua Mann, returning from the Charlie's Epic Con. I'm sorry that the camera is a little shaky right now. Trevor's driving, so I'm working the camera. Paulo's with me. Hey guys, how did you like Epic Con? It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of stuff there. It was tons of stuff. Yes. So we got to meet 3 indies. And one of them was from Silverline. So, you know, for some of the videos I've done in the past with Silverline. So that was awesome. And that was like the first table right in. So what did you think? Fuentes, right? Yeah, Fuentes. Oh, Fuentes. What did you think of his pencils? I think I like his detail. Yeah, man. He takes his time with his art. You can see everything that he's trying to put out there. You know, it's like it's very clear. You know, it's very old style. Might be a George Perez. How like clean was that? The pencils though. It was really clean. It was like OCD clean. I know, like sometimes I look at mine. I got like smudge marks and fingerprints all over. This guy's work was so clean. Kind of like a natural. And actually, I saw him smudging when we left. And so that hunched over that you like to do. Yeah. I mean, it's just I guess it's a comfortable way of drawing. Sometimes you just gotta draw wherever you are. Yeah, you can. You know. So then we went in and we met Chris from Bedbox. Yeah, he had some good stuff, man. So that was a great table. That's what we're going to talk about right now. So he had a lot to choose from, and I like the fact that he wrote some of it he didn't, and he had a lot of different artists. Oh, guys! Before we go to Bedbox, this is Fuentes' work right here. Oh, absolutely. Sorry about that. Yeah, I picked up the Obsolete number 2. I already have number 1, and got him to autograph it. Yeah, he drew the cover and the insides. Actually, that cover is pretty amazing. Yeah, I'm really big at that. And he's an amazing guy. Oh, he was so friendly. Super friendly, nice guy. If you meet him, man, you're gonna have a good conversation with him. And I recommend a lot of Silverline's work. I have a lot of issues of lots of different stuff they cover, and I gotta say, all of it's really good. I definitely haven't read one that I haven't liked. Yeah. So, what did we get from Benbox? So, here we go, guys. We're going to start with our artificial number 1, the Propaganda Edition. So, I think he kind of knew I was coming to this con to have a Propaganda Edition. But I love the cover on this one. And then I got the autograph. Look at this, like, white ink. Look at this. Like, he signed it with white ink. That's pretty awesome. I don't see that. Well, it's the writer, though. It is the writer, yeah. Which is a very important part of the whole series. Man, that's just such a good cover. And so the inside of this is actually partial black and white. And I can't wait to really dive into this one. And you're going to love the twist of who the heroes are. We're not going to tell you much about it right now because we're in the car, but we'll have more of an in-depth presentation later on. This is actually one of my top ones that I'm excited to get into for sure. And then actually the next one we have from Bentbox, Wingless.
This guy's is an amazingly illustrated book right here. I haven't read it yet. We haven't read it yet. We just got it.
That cover alone, like it's awesome. It looks like some type of really.
It reminds me of Disney growing up in the 90s.
It's anime of some type.
It's Disney anime, Disney animation. That's what it reminds you of.
When Disney was good.
Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird.
Does it look like Tweety?
It does, kind of. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And I really like the eyes of the animals on this one, the red eyes.
I love the expressions. That's what I love.
Wingless, born different, #1.
I'm telling you guys, when you open this book, you're gonna fall in love.
What I really liked about Chris's setup too is that he actually had copies you could look through, but then he had like a little piece of tape on the last. What do you say?
No, he would let you see like the first 4-5 pages. And then there would be like a little tape that would not let you see the remaining like 15-20 pages.
Yeah,
which is ingenious. You want to like rip it out and
so right before we talked to Chris, he had a customer up there, and they literally couldn't even decide which ones they wanted. They were so good.
Yeah.
So they ended up buying, I think, like 3.
There was more. We should. I wish we could have took them all.
Well, I have a budget when it comes to the con, so I like to buy as much as I can, but I like to get every independent artist that's there for sure. So we walked around and we found them all, and then we walked around again, and I got to put this wrestling belt on. Trevor, put the dick up. Well, it'll be here, but not right there. So anyway, after the third book.
Yes, the third book. We haven't even opened it.
So Chris actually gave us a free comic.
It's a mystery book.
It's biscuit.
What is it called? Heathen.
That was I think that was the name of my Little League baseball team.
That says so much. I really can't wait to open this up.
Actually, that cover is awesome.
It is.
I don't even know what's going on there.
There, yeah.
So yeah, he threw that in on the house. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate that. We don't even know what this one's about, so that'll be a real fun one to get into. Because, generally speaking, I don't like to read the comics until right before I review them.
Yes.
So I don't even know what this one looks like on the inside. So that's going to be a good one. And then Chris actually told us about Comics Unknown that had a booth there, and that we should check them out, and we did. And so that was Exodus X, right?
Exodus Z.
Exodus Z.
Zombies, guys.
Oh, Exodus Z for zombies.
Zombies. More zombies.
Now this one, #1, this art really got me. I'm going to have to tell you that something about that cover really, I was like, I want that comic. And then we had, of course, the breakdown of Exodus Z, which is essentially zombies getting to heaven. What do you think about that?
I did not know that. Zombies get into heaven? Hey, why not, right? We have to try them all, guys. I have some crazy ideas for zombies.
And so, yeah, we got the autograph of the artist on that one. But then we picked up more books, which was a spinoff.
Another.
Oh, look at the freaking cover of that one.
I haven't opened this one yet also, but we're going to check it out.
So, yeah.
Another amazing guy.
The cover shot alone on this one is just, I may have to hang that one up. Yeah, so this one he said was like a spinoff. So yeah, we'll play all the interviews as well. This is just kind of our wrap up to show you our haul. I also picked up a couple of little figures and stuff like that too. This was the mini build. So overall, you haven't been to a con in a while.
No, the last time I went to a con, believe it or not, guys, I think it was 1998.
That was
a long time ago, back in Boston.
I was still in high school at that time.
My God.
That's how old you are.
I guess. No, I've got a lot of memories.
You know, for being like a smaller con, there was a lot. Sorry, guys.
Earthquake guy, sorry.
For being a smaller con, there was a lot there.
Amelia, the coordinator, the lady who threw it, she did an amazing job. Hats off to her.
And also, everyone there was so friendly. Plus, we pre-bought our tickets, so we got in like right away.
Yeah.
There was like no line for us. We scanned in and got right in. And
Yeah, everybody was friendly. What you expect? Which is expected, you know.
And so, from what I understand, Charlie's has a Charlie's Comic Con and an Anime Con. So those maybe worth checking out too.
Yeah, we gotta try them all.
Yeah.
We gotta support everybody out here.
Well, for sure, the indies. You know, we got to get them up. Got to get them out there. All right, Paulo, you got anything else you want to add?
No, I just can't wait to go to the next one, guys.
Yeah, we'll let you
It's
do
gonna be a lot of fun.
We have a few more around Florida we're definitely going to hit this year. This one was a little bit further out, so we had to kind of make a day of it. But I think the next one will be a lot closer to home. Yeah, so we might be able to stay a little longer. But between you,
we want to thank our driver for getting us home safe and getting us to our location safe too.
Thank you so much, driver.
Trevor.
Guess I'm gonna have to actually start paying him eventually. I do pay him in the independent comics that I read. After I'm done beating them up and reading a few of them, I'm like, yo, Trev, here's your payment, buddy.
You're crazy.
All right, well, I think we're gonna get home and read some comic books. So between the known and the unknown lies the man. I'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.